Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Blanco. Thank
Blanco.
you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much for
joining.
joining.
I'm so
I'm
glad
so
that
glad that
you're
you're
able
able
to
to
record the
record
answer
the
to
answer
some
to
of the
some of the
questions.
questions.
So let's
So
go
let's
ahead
go
and
ahead and
started if
started if
you're
you're
ready.
ready.
I'm ready. Thank you.
Perfect. So
Perfect.
the
So the
first
first
question
question
is,
is,
what
what
HRIS
HRIS
systems
systems
have you
have you
used?
used?
I've used a lot from ADP, OC Pro, eRecruit, Workday. I've used a lot of them. So I'm kind of well versed in a lot of them.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
perfect.
And
And
just to
just to
expand on
expand on
that
that
question,
question,
what
what
have you had a
had a
role in
role in
optimizing
optimizing
or
or
making
making
any improvements in the way
improvements in the
that
way
your
that your
organizations
organization
have
have
used the
used the
HRIS
HRIS
system?
system?
Yes. Actually, at Staffmark, we were transitioning from Workday to UltiPro. And so I was kind of part of that implementation and transition team, basically. And funny story, the first like 90 days, we were kind of like in parameters from our senior leaders. And so I felt like that we were using the trial version of OC Pro and not getting its full like capabilities and full optimization of that software or system. And so I basically proposed to our senior leaders, why are we working so much harder and we have a system to do that for us? And so basically, I incorporated to be everything to be almost automated in a sense. So I created the if this happens, then this will happen. Kind of tick. So basically, if like say for instance, an associate needs to do a associate change, and so the manager will actually go in and process that change, and it sends it off to the correct departments without us having to actually manually click through things to get it done. And also on the talent side, if we were to reject someone, it basically puts them in an automated bucket. It sends them that actual automated response and all that good stuff. So it's everything's more automated. And then we actually incorporated again the manager self-service portal. So now the manager has what they think is full access to OT Pro, and they can go in and make the employee changes, see the updates, and it doesn't take a timely email that goes through all the chains and be like, what's going on in this process? They can actually see it and be able to go in and communicate that to their associates. So that's what we did to optimize that software.
Very
Very
good.
good.
And
And then,
And then
and then
second
second
question,
question,
walk me
walk me
through an
through an
employee
employee
relations
relations
issue.
issue.
What
What
happened?
happened?
How did
How
you
did you
address it
address
and
it
what
and
was
what
the
was the
outcome?
outcome?
Sure. So at Lineage, of course, we had contingent workers. And initially coming in, our contingent workers did their timesheets on a timesheet manually. And so there was a lot of confusion with that, but we decided to do manual timesheets. And one particular associate was submitting time that was inaccurate. And unbeknownst to us, well, to the senior leaders, the manager every Friday was just going in and I guess because they were so busy, they were just going in and then approving the time and signing off on it instead of just going through the steps and needle and threading it and being very attention to detail and particular about the time and hours. So once they got to the staffing agency to be invoiced to us, I do the balls and whistles, go through every name, go through every date to make sure that everything is mirrored, and things like that. So I know specifically this specific associate had issues coming into work on time, coming back from lunch, but in every single timesheet, it was a perfect 8 hour time period. And one time in specific, we let them go at 3 instead of 5. And they put a whole 5, they put a whole until 5. So it had a whole 8 hour shift. And so just to confirm, I actually went to our cameras and looked through hours, Emily, of hours on a Saturday, going through those hours of video footage to make sure that my instincts were correct. So then I pulled in our manager who actually signed the timesheets. I went through the timesheets with her and asked her, "Hey, can you confirm that these are the times that so and so actually was at office or at the warehouse?" And she was like, "Well, no, they came in late this day, this that," and they confirmed my suspicion. After that, we brought it to the associate's attention,